Next up is one of the most critical departments in our amazing formatting factory, the Department of Historical Distortion. This is where the true art of rewriting history is painstakingly carried out, not by the so-called winners of historical events, but by those who actually own the pen, those who control the narrative. In this shadowy part of our factory, we work diligently to ensure that every event, every era, and every significant figure is portrayed in a way that favors the interests that control the factory. It's a subtle but incredibly powerful process in which facts can be twisted, turned, added, and sometimes completely forgotten to fit a convenient, easily digestible narrative. Has an inconvenient historical event occurred that doesn't quite fit the factory's current agenda? No problem. With a few well-directed changes and creative rephrasing, even the most inconvenient facts can be turned into heroic stories or tragic warnings that reinforce our current power structure.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
Every textbook, every documentary, and every museum is carefully curated to ensure that the public only gets an approved version of the truth. Here we operate under the motto, "He who controls the past, controls the future." By controlling the perception of what has been, we also shape people's expectations and perceptions of what should and can be. It's a powerful form of magic, rewriting history, ensuring that no pesky facts or emerging historical truths threaten to destabilize the order we so carefully maintain. So next time you read a history book, look a little closer. Who published it? Whose interests does the story you are consuming serve? Does it even make sense? Maybe you'll begin to sense the cracks in the facade, the small inconsistencies that reveal much larger truths. Or maybe you won't. Because maybe it's easier to just swallow the story as it's told and get on with your day without thinking too much about it. Because in the end, that's exactly how we want it. Simple, convenient, and without too much thinking for yourself. What would happen if more people started questioning history? Well, that's a situation we'd rather avoid. So let's carry on as usual, with pen in hand and a firm grip on the pages of history. Let's hear it for the distortion of history, an absolutely vital component of our factory, the Swiss Army knife for distorting your perception of reality. He who does not even understand that he is trapped will never try to escape.